Hey everyone, it is Jess from Intitular Creative and we're back with another interview. I'm here with Kristina and she's an incredible photographer. I absolutely love her work. I looked at it the other month and I was just like, insane.
Thank you.
So yeah, tell us a bit about you, where from Melbourne you're from. And
Okay, well my name is Kristina Valdez. I'm a freelance photographer and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, that's me.
Awesome. When did you realise you had a passion for photography?
It's crazy because it kind of just happened. I feel like all the pieces were like put together. So I started off doing like the work I have now is like very commercial music industry, but I started off doing landscape, so nature photography. So I used to go on road trips with my family and just like play around with it. And then it was until high school, I'm like, oh, maybe I should like take this seriously. Let's see what happens from there. And then boom, like once I went into uni and I did like the photography and it just like, it all came together, I guess.
It all made sense for you.
Yeah,
this is what I love.
That's 100%.
Awesome. What did you first start shooting to gain confidence and everything? So it was landscape.
Yeah, it was landscape, but when it came to changing up the whole concept and what the direction I wanted to get in, it was second year at uni. I remember I like thought about it and I was like, what do I want to do? And then I'm like, I feel like I have a big personality. And I just wanted to be like the people person, like just in the space with everyone. So I was like, okay, commercial photography could be a lane to get in. And then I started doing work in there and I guess just putting myself in the deep end.
So what is it about kind of commercial photography that was like?
It like meeting new people, just the vibes, the environment. It's just like so fun. Like honestly, when I started doing nature, I was like, I don't want to work for like National Geographic. Like I don't want to be doing that. Like that could be a hobby, but that's not the goal. I want to meet new people. I just want to get out there and just have fun.
Immerse yourself. Yeah, that's the way. When did you decide you wanted to take it as your full-time career? Was it when uni hit and you were like,
Yeah, it was uni. I was like, you know what? I'm at uni for a reason. I don't want to. It's not a hobby to me. I'm like, I can really do something out of this. And that's when it all happened. I was like, boom, there we go.
What uni did you go to, and what was the most beneficial part of it, you think?
I went to Photography Studies College in South Bank, but they've changed locations now. I think it's somewhere near South Bank, but not there.
Okay.
But
around that.
Yeah, it's around that area. So I went there, and what was the second thing?
What was the most beneficial part about it all?
To be honest, like as much as I used to drain it like on social media, like I would always rant like, like I feel like all of it was beneficial. Like it was really fun. But for me, I think the one thing that really stood out was when we did studio stuff. So we were able to go in the studio and experiment and just be, it was
hands
so
on.
fun. Hands on. It was really fun.
That's epic.
Really fun.
And do you suggest someone who's doing photography go to, what school was it called?
Photography Studies College, 100%. The teachers are amazing, everything's amazing. It's great. And it focuses on photography. And you've got subjects that focus on like video and things, but everything is like tied in.
All together,
it's like it all kind of just but it's fun. It's real fun.
Ooh, awesome!
I wouldn't go back, but it was fun.
Definitely. Well, everyone should go check that out because that sounds
it's really fun.
What was the first job that you had, and what did you learn from that shoot?
So I started off doing event photography, so just for birthdays, and that was interesting, just like putting myself in that scene and just taking photos of everyone, like the whole thing, it was fun. That was a fun time.
That's a really cool place to start, and then it also coincides with everyone wanting to be in the scene.
Yes, exactly, and meeting new people, networking, it was just it was definitely a vibe.
Have you had to overcome anything to take your career to the next level?
As much as people see me and they be like, oh my gosh, she's so confident, all this shit. Like I am, to a certain extent. But I get so nervous and shy about something. So I feel like for me, the big thing was just like my mind, my thoughts, telling myself like, you know what, don't stress, like it's okay, just do what you can do. Yeah. So yeah, I think for me that was one thing I really had to overcome, just like drowning in my thoughts, like getting out of the ocean and breathing. I was like, that's definitely one.
Really just working on your mind so that you can.
Yeah, exactly right.
You found yourself working with some big names in the music industry. How did that all come about?
Honestly, like everything just happened. Like, I mean, it didn't just happen, like boom, I woke up and it happened. That didn't happen. It was just like everything, like I started doing event photography. And from event photography then came working in the club scene. Working in the club scene for me brought me to where I am today because of the people I networked with and got to know.
Really like networking.
It's really, 100%.
Putting yourself out there.
100%. You really got to put yourself in the deep end and just shoot your shot. Honestly, you've got to shoot your shot. Like sometimes you're going to like miss, sometimes you're going to get that W, whatever, but everything's,
it all comes together.
Yeah, it comes together.
And who are some of the big names that you've worked with that you were like, that's so fun?
To be honest, one I remember so like clearly. One was working with J-Rock for Acclaim magazine. Cool. I would honestly definitely do that again. Like if I had the chance to like work with Acclaim magazine, I would. Like I just amazing.
So what was involved in that shoot?
So I just had to take photos for the interview that they did with him, and it was really quick. But like for me, the little things are so important, and it was just like
Sorry.
Should we say? Okay. I'm gonna start again. Just shooting photos for the editorial, and that was really fun. Something that's not in the music scene, but I had the opportunity to do that, like sticks by me till this day because it was like such a really fun experience. Was working with Jason Tatum with the Hour Group. That was fun. That was actually really fun. Like the whole just everything about it, the people, the vibes, the team, just that was a vibe. Like I can't explain it. It was just definitely a time, a moment, a memory. Just like
that was always
like literally just like wow, like I'm shook, but that was really fun.
That's
really
incredible.
Fun.
I love it. I'll have to look up the photos.
Definitely check it out. Little Yachty was good as well. He was cool. He was really cool.
Was that an event as well?
That was a show at the Forum.
Okay. Cool.
That was also a good one. I feel like I've been blessed with some fun opportunities.
Lots of different things here and there, all with their own different experiences.
And I'm just blessed and grateful. Like it's amazing. And like honestly, I'm just having all these visions in my head. Like they're like fireworks, and I'm like, oh my god. But such a vibe.
That's so awesome. It's so incredible to see. Like you really love photography, and you're just so passionate about it. It's so amazing to see. Like you tell your story. What's your favorite style of photography? So you love the fashion, or kind of more events and everything?
Fashion and music for me, definitely. I feel like I'm also getting into the music industry a little bit more, but everything like comes together.
Definitely.
But definitely those two.
When someone comes to you with a photo shoot and they don't really have too much of a brief, and then you're like, okay, I've got these certain things. How do I put it together and style it and kind of bring that inspiration for that maybe theme or idea or style?
Okay. With shoots, wait, let me start again. Let me be high vibrations. Okay, so when I do my shoots, it's like very spontaneous. Like
I love that.
People know that I'm just very spontaneous. But I do have a few, like I know a few people that I call that I'm like, oh, I have a concept. I know that you have the clothes, and I know that you're good at makeup and hair, blah blah blah, this and that, put it all together. But yeah, for me, the inspiration really draws from like music as well. Like when I'm listening to things, I'm like have these vivid like visions in my head. So I'll be like, okay, I need this car who has a Jeep. Let's find out. Let's do this. This is the people. Like I don't know, just like
starts with a vision.
Not just that, like when you're on Instagram, like I just come across certain things that I'm like, oh yeah, that's something I'll take into consideration and then put that into like the vision. But yeah, that's me. Very just like going with the flow.
I love that. So
it's good, but then it's like I need to work on that.
No, I think it's like that's your style. It's like you have to. Some people just have to work in that way, and I love that because then the best things kind of come together when you don't even think about them.
100%. 100%.
I think so. What do you think makes a good photo?
Damn, to be damn, that's just not right there.
Got me.
To be honest, I think everyone's different. Like everyone has their own eye, and I mean, for me, in my opinion, I think something that uni taught me is like all about like the little details and taking into consideration like lighting, composition, placement of the subject, just like those little details. And I guess taking that into consideration and putting that in the photo and like all of that, I guess I'll make a good photo.
Yeah. Making sure everything's kind of on point.
The little things matter. I feel. Well, for me anyway, like the little things like really matter. Like I'm really OCD now. Like uni really got me OCD. Like it's crazy. Like if I'm taking a photo and there's like bird shit on the fence, that bird shit gotta go. That gotta go.
So you're like in there, like definitely love it. And there's some photos now because of that experience. You're like, you can pick apart and be like, okay, like, shit, that's not too good of a
definitely. I'm like,
it's awesome, but it's not.
I'm like, I see the vision, but you know what? Little things, little things. Okay.
That's good. That's good to have those kind of little things.
I guess
definitely. And for all the photographers out there, what's one tip that you can give that will make a photo just stand out, other than just lighting?
Wow. I guess just taking into the little details, and I don't know, it's so hard because everyone has their own like own style and everything, but I don't know what to say. I think honestly I think it's just the little details. And then just a little details. I'm gonna do
Awesome. Is there I know I'm gonna go off a little bit from this, but is there a photographer that you look at and then you're really inspired by?
See, okay, before I say anything, I'm like really bad at pronouncing names and just like remembering certain names. Like I'm good with like faces and stuff, and I'm like, oh, cool. But okay, so there's there's a few photographers that I look up to. For example, Hannah Sider.
Okay.
So crazy. I actually have like story time. So crazy. I didn't know she was in Melbourne. Was it last year? And she was doing a campaign for Nike at Foot Locker. I'm pretty sure. And I happened to be in the city doing a shoot as well. And then I remember walking past Foot Locker and I was like, this chick looks familiar. Who is she? Why is it not ringing a bell? And then I found out it was Hannah Sider. Oh my god, I was like, wow. Like I kid you not, I stayed at Foot Locker like the whole day. Just observing her, seeing how she worked. I was like, wow, that's a goal. I was like, that's crazy. But so Hannah Sider. Also Micaiah, oh my god. Is it Carter? Micaiah Carter.
Okay.
He's another photographer. Oh my god, I really hope it's him. It's definitely him. I remember my teacher told me about him and his work, and I was like, oh nice, I see it. Like it's a dope aesthetic. But now he's like grown. Like he works for Vogue. I think he works for, wait, does he work for Vogue? Oh my god. He works for a magazine. Is it Vogue? I'm locking in Vogue.
Yeah.
Locking in Vogue.
Vogue.
Next thing you know, it's not Vogue, but you guys get me. It's definitely one of them. And his work is amazing. Like, he works with all these, like, talented artists, like, everything, and I'm like, wow, like, it's just, crazy.
Yeah.
But
so you've really seen his journey grow from start to finish.
And I'm just like, that's crazy. It's crazy to think like it can be anyone. It's just like your grind and your hustle and just consistency.
Consistency.
Is the key. Consistent is the key.
It really is. These days.
I know, right? Just everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's epic seeing all that come to life, and then even like watching her.
I know.
What an epic experience.
It was so crazy because like the people working at Full Look are like, "Are you all good?" I was like, "Can you just leave me alone?
Can you just let me fangirl for a second?"
Yeah, let me fangirl. And she didn't even know. Someone told her, and they were like, "Oh my god, like." There's a fan. Basically, it was so weird. But it was really, and she didn't like. I don't know. It was so crazy. And then I talked to her, and she was like so just beautiful, like such a beautiful soul, and I just loved it. I was like, one day,
one day you will.
One day,
let everyone know where they can find you, and work with you and everything.
Okay, so my IG is @Valdez Visions, so VALDEZ Visions, and then my website, same deal, www.valdezvisions.com. Basically everything's just Valdez Visions. Like literally just there we go. Type that in and there we go.
There we are. Yeah, you'll find her and everything.
Yes.
Shit. Down my ear. Thank you.
I'm down.
That's never happened. Alright.
Okay.
Earrings all good. Okay. And is there anything else you'd like to add finishing up?
Well, thank you for this. I just want to say that, like, wow, it's been a minute, but here I am in front of the cameras. You know, like,
looking good.
Looking like that bitch. But thank you so much for this. And thank you everyone, and I hope everyone had like a little giggle or whatever. I know, because this is a vibe.
Thank you so much for coming on to the show. It was so good, hearing about you and like how your journey's become and everything.
Definitely.
Yeah, everyone check her out and get working with her and yes, let us know in the comments what your favorite part of the interview was, something that you might have learned or picked up on. Head to the follow and subscribe area and make sure, you keep up to date with all our interviews and advice videos. We're here every week, either on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, somewhere. We're here. But yes, we'll see you all next week. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't stop smiling.